Hi, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I just thought I'd show you some of the things I bought on Amazon in the past month or so. They're all planner supply related, and sometimes I spend money so you don't have to. It's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that either I thought would be fun for me to use or something I thought you might be interested in knowing if it's good or not. The links for everything I show you will be in the description box below, so you can check that out if you want. The first thing I bought is this Tim Holtz Ideology Small Talk sticker book. There's 296 stickers in here, and they're all like this. I always am looking for little quote stickers in black and white because they just are able to fill spaces in your spreads where you need something, and I like having them all in one book. So this cost $7.13 on Amazon. Let's check it out. These are all on paper. They're not clear stickers. They're all paper stickers. They all say different things, I guess. Start doing things you love. Take risks. Choose to see the good stuff. Throw kindness around like confetti. Be open to whatever comes next. Be you bravely. Choose to shine. Focus on what's important. All sorts of little quotes like that. And these are pretty thick. Wait, is that 2 pages? No. These are pretty thick, so they're a little bit thicker than, they are thicker than a regular sticker. They feel almost like cardstock-ish. I think they'll be great for junk journaling. I'm putting in little quotes here and there. So I don't know if these are all different, but it looks like wait, is that the same? No, I see some repeats, but there seems to be a lot of quotes here. Be in love with your life. I love that. Embrace the journey. Make today count. Make a wish. Best day ever. Use your wings. Remember the now. Hello, my darling. Creativity takes courage. You must be present to win. Make it count. Don't forget to fly. There's nothing like a dream to create the future. Collect beautiful moments. And then we go into the black ones with the white lettering. And I don't know if they're the same. Let's see. Yeah, so they're going to be the same as those except on black. But yeah, I thought this was cute, and there's just a whole lot of quotes in here to use whenever I need them. So yeah, I think it was worth it. It was $7, so I think that one was worth it. And by the way, I'm going to be honest with you in this review because a couple of things I got I was less than impressed with, and I'll let you know that. I'm not trying to sell you on these products. I'm just trying to show you some products you might not have known exist and give you my opinions on them. To test out the next product, I thought I would use this planner from 2021. Yep, I save old planners to use for lots of different things, and one of them is testing pens because I like to test it on the Happy Planner paper. So, spoiler alert, we have pens. These are Amazon Basics dual tip brush pens, and I thought it would be really interesting to try them out because you know how much I love my Tombow brush pens. These are my faves, and I just thought I would like to give you maybe a cheaper version of the Tombows, to save some money. I bought the 24 color set these were $11.50, and there's also a 12 color set for $6.90 and a 52 color set for $22.49. But let's test them. I haven't tested these yet because I was waiting for you guys. It's just sometimes I do that. I'm just waiting for you. And I've had them for a few weeks now. So they look like Tombow, kind of, right? There's a Tombow and there is the Amazon Basics pen. I happen to like Amazon Basics things in general. I buy Amazon Basics batteries. If you are spending a lot of money on batteries, don't, because you can literally order big boxes of them for pretty cheap on Amazon. But so the Amazon Basics stuff is usually pretty good. Now, on first glance, the only thing that's different in my opinion is this is really shiny looking and cheaper looking than this. This is more high-end looking. So let's see how they write. What should I write? I'll write Amazon. Okay. These aren't bad. So the tip feels looser than a Tombow, I guess. Let's look at the tips compared. And you can see why. So this is like a thicker tip than this one. However, it wrote really nice. Let's look at the thickness. This is the Tombow. I mean, it's the same like thickness pretty much, it looks like. I'm gonna get a piece of laser jet paper because that's what I like to use for marker lettering. So I'm gonna get that and we'll swatch them all out. Like I said, this is laser jet paper. It's really smooth. So if you're ever looking for something to practice your lettering on with brush pens and stuff, I would suggest getting some laser jet paper. It's cheap and it does a great job. It's really smooth. And that's what I use for all of my my TikToks and stuff where I do the lettering, my reels and my TikToks. I use laser jet paper because it just is really nice to write on. You can also get marker paper, but I will put a link for some laser paper that I use in the description box, but you can really use any one. I'm going to just write a couple of words and then just swatch them out. Let's write Bumble. I have trouble with capital B's in brush lettering. So the tip is definitely looser than a Tombow. It's not bad though. If you're a true beginner brush letterer, you might not, it might be easier to use a Tombow than this, but it's still not that difficult. Here's this side. That writes really nice. I actually like this. And you're going to be able to get a whole bunch of colors for pretty cheap. I like that a lot. Let's check out another one. We'll write another couple words. Let's see. What should we write? I don't know. I don't know. Let's write YouTube, since we're on YouTube. Honestly, I'm feeling kind of good about these markers. I like the colors. I'm kind of liking these as a Tombow dupe, you know? If you are someone who's trying to save money and want to try out some brush pens. Let's swatch out the rest of the colors. Do they have names on them? I'm not going to name all the colors like I always do. That's too much, you guys. We don't have time for all of that. But they're very bright colors. Yeah. These are, of course, in no particular order because I'm putting them in way the wrong color order. Now, this one looks pretty much like that one. Let's take a look at these. Let's write with these. Okay, that's the first one. And now let's do this one underneath. Okay, so this is definitely a paler yellow, like the cap shows, but it's pretty similar though. Still, I like having that subtle version of yellow. That's a really nice yellow, actually. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I opened this one and it squirted. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to stop the camera and clean that up. So when I opened up this brown pen, it definitely, the ink came out. And I don't know why, because the other ones are totally fine. So I don't know if this is just a one-off on my set I got, or if there's problems with these. You might want to read the reviews, but I don't know. I wanted to leave that in to show you that, like, I guess that could happen, right? But I'm not going to open this one again. So it's dark brown. Let's hope it doesn't happen on any of the other ones. It was probably just a fluke, you know? That one's pretty similar to that, but that's a little bit more orangey. It's probably hard to tell on camera. Okay, no other accidents. I don't know what's with this brown pen. Let's check out the color on this side though. Oh, it's doing the same thing. Okay, this one's going in the garbage. I don't know what happened in that brown pen, but it's not going to be part of my collection. Okay, and I just got some on the desk. Got to clean that up. All right, so ignore all of the splotches and everything. The brown pen went in the garbage, but I will say, aside from that mishap, I am really impressed with these for the price. If I were comparing Tombos to Amazon Basics, there's no comparison. Tombos are always going to be better. It's sort of like when I talk about colored pencils, and I love Prismacolors, but I also will use Arteza colored pencils. They still work great, but they're not the best. You know what I mean? So you can definitely tell a difference. But I will say I really enjoyed writing with these, and I am going to use them. And Bumble agrees. She's growling. She's growling at me. So if you're someone who is on a budget but really wants to try out those kinds of brush pens, I would suggest these. Speaking of saving money, here's something you could do right now to save some money. Switch to Mint Mobile, who I'm partnering with for today's video. I don't know if you heard me talk about this in one of my recent videos, but my family and I are planning a trip to Tokyo this summer, and it's expensive. So I'm trying to be a little bit more frugal in my everyday life. And when Mint Mobile reached out to me, I was excited to try out their wireless service. You might already know Mint Mobile if you've seen those funny ads with Ryan Reynolds, who's also an owner, but let me tell you quickly how awesome their service is. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless service for as low as $15 per month, and you don't have to sacrifice any coverage, speed, or data. They're built on the nation's largest 5G network, and all plans include unlimited talk and text. They're able to keep their costs low because they sell direct to you online, and they cut out the retail stores and salespeople. Mint also offers a modern family plan for 2 lines or more. I know what you're thinking. Mary Ellen, this all sounds great, but how is the service really? I got you. So I have 2 phones, one with one of the major cell phone providers, and then the other one now has Mint Mobile on it. I'm really trying to separate work and my personal life, so I'm trying out this whole 2-phone thing, which I don't know if I'm going to stick to. But anyway, I switched one of my phones to Mint Mobile, which took like 15 minutes to do online. I was able to activate it right away online with their digital SIM card, and the whole process was super easy. If your phone's not eSIM compatible, they'll mail you a SIM card for free. Anyway, since I was skeptical myself, I took Bumble for a walk, and I brought both phones with me. While I was walking, I did a speed test with both of the phones on the 2 different carriers. And check out these results. I'll put the screenshots here. I was honestly really surprised that Mint Mobile had faster upload and download speeds than my regular provider. I tested it out further. I watched a few YouTube videos. I used my regular apps that I use all the time. And I was doing it on both phones. And I couldn't see any difference between the 2 phones with how fast they were or their performance or anything like that. It felt exactly the same. That's crazy, right? Especially since with Mint, I'm saving a ton of money over the other one, which is really cool. So anyway, can you tell I'm a Mint Mobile fan now? Stop paying more than you need. Use my link in the description to get premium wireless starting at $15 per month at mintmobile.com/bumble. Now back to the video. This is one of the ones that I am less than thrilled with. So this is a little scrapbook paper pack. It said 24 sheets when I bought it, but what they did was give you 2 packs of 12. So I didn't open this one yet, but the second pack came really bent. Like, look. I was not happy with that. Like, look at it. But I'm going to show you what these look like. So this was $9.99, which I thought was a lot for what you get. I knew that they were small, but I don't know. I just don't think they're great. Like, I don't love the colors. You're going to get polka dots and then some plaid here too. Like, that's kind of nice. And that one's nice. Like, I'll use them. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'll use that. I might for St. Patrick's Day or something. So I'll definitely use them, but not super excited about it. Like, I don't love this one. This one I don't like at all. I don't really like the pattern, how it looks like digital. Do you know what I mean? Like pixely. I mean, this one, I definitely will use them, but I wouldn't buy them again because I think it's overpriced for what you get. Like, you only get this, and it was $9.99. I don't even know why I bought it. It seems like really expensive for what it is. So not a fan of this one. But they have a whole bunch of other colors too. So I'll link it for you. You can check it out, but yeah, I don't know if I'd purchase this. The next thing I want to show you is this Zig Clean Color Dot marker set. I really love the primary set that I have, and I've been wanting to try the pastel colors. So let's try these out on the Happy Planner paper. I already tried the pink one, and it is, God, there's a cat hair on that. It is a little bit lighter than I had hoped, but let's try these out. So if you don't know what these Zig Clean Color Dot markers are, a lot of the time I use them for like, well, let me just show you. They're like dot markers, so you can use them for bullet points like that, or basically with these, the harder you press, the bigger the dot's going to be. So if you press down really hard, you're going to get a dot that size, and then you can get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And these are great just for decorating the top of your page with like a fun polka dot pattern or whatever. The ones that I have already have a dual tip. So they have this part, and then they have like a regular pen. But the ones that I bought don't have that other side, and I don't know why. But anyway, I will link like all of the packs of Zig Color Dot markers. So if you're interested, you can choose the colors you want, because these are really good. I mean, I really recommend these. I think they're great. They're also great for habit trackers. So, you know, if you have like graph paper, you can be like, I did this, you know what I mean? I think you've seen me do that before. So let's look at these other colors. Here's the pink. See, this pink is pretty light. It's a little lighter than I would like, but if I'm doing like polka dots and stuff, I think it's good. Let's try the yellow. Oh my, something's happening. So some people use these for checklists, like to-do lists, you know, and then they'll check that off. Here's the green and the blue. There's a little tiny dot in the middle. Once it dries, it disappears. I was going to say with the pastel, since it's so light, you might see that, but look at the pink. It's not there anymore. So you just have to let them dry, and then it's not gonna have that little dot in the middle. That's interesting. So here's what they look like. It's very subtle, but kind of pretty, right? I like these. I like these. So I like them in general for all sorts of stuff. So anyway, check those out. Oh, and that pastel set was $14.99. The sets of different colors are different prices. So the next thing I bought, I'm really excited about these. So I don't know if you saw that reel and TikTok that I made on, I think I might have put it on YouTube as a short as well, but the one where I was making the cover to my grief journal, I used one of these for that, and I'm kind of obsessed with these books. So this is like kind of has a junk journaling vibe. They are, let's see, they're called vintage washi stickers. You get 50 sheets in each. This one was $12.99. This one was $11.69. So let me just show them to you. So one thing I want to mention about these, the only bad thing is that they're not pre-cut. So they're not individual stickers. You have to cut them out. But it was like, this is the page that I used, and it was really no problem. You get a lot in these. Let me just do a quick flip through for you. And there's all sorts of different ones. These are just the two that I picked. But look at all of these flowers. And they have like little sayings that are weird, like suck it up, buttercup. I speak fluent sarcasm. So aren't they cute? And then they have like illustrations like this girl with the wings. Like, so some of the stuff is really weird, but I really like it. Look at that old sprite thing. Every time I open this book, I see new things that I haven't seen before that I'm like, that's interesting. Look, shh. Yeah, that Bumble, shh. Aren't you paying attention? Play hooky, feed your own ego, I'm busy. Oh boy. So quick flip through here. Look, cats. Oh my gosh. Like, how fun is that? Lots of little details in these books. I just think they're super interesting. Again, great for junk journaling or even just making planner spreads. Some butterflies there, birds, some fruit. I mean, really fun, right? I'm just gonna do flip like this. Look at that, like very vintagey, like ads and stuff. So I just thought these were fun and different. I was looking for something different to use for, you know, when I felt super creative, and this kind of fit the bill. Let's check out the second one. This I think is colored. Yeah, okay, so this one is colored inside. So it's like themed by color, which is kind of fun. This girl with the hat and like, look at those pearls. The little bunny. It's kind of cool. The little envelopes, the donut, all sorts of pink things here. There's a cassette, and then we get into red things. Orange. I'm just gonna flip like this. Okay, so browns in the back, purples, all sorts of different objects and stuff. I just think it's fun. Some of the resolution in some of the pictures isn't fantastic, you know. Some of the pictures are slightly blurry, but if you're creating like junk journaling spreads, ooh, yellow, look at the dog. If you're creating junk journaling spreads with all sorts of stuff on the page, you're not going to be like, oh no, that's bad resolution for that picture. You know what I mean? So I am okay with that for this type of thing. I think it's pretty cool. So those two books are, I'll link those for you obviously, but yeah, I think they're pretty cool. Oh, and they each come with one of these, which is a little X-Acto knife to cut out the stuff. I didn't use it, but they come with that. So that's kind of cool. So I purchased a few things for Go Wild for the table mate gifts. And one of the things I purchased was Retractable pens. And I had a couple of extra to show you. I really like these. These are retractable gel pens. And they're just really nice. So they're retractable and they're clickable, but you can't really hear it. Listen, I'm going to put it up to the microphone. It's like you hardly hear it. So let's see how they write. I really like Retractable products in general. I did a video last summer about Retractable pens, but ooh, see, these write really nice. I think when I reviewed them in my video, I said that it was a strong contender for a Muji pen, and I truly do think that. It smears a little bit, but like I didn't wait very long. So yeah, the barrel is cool. It's like this really pretty gradient, and each of them in the set, if you click on the link and look at the set, they're all like a little bit different. They're just really pretty colors, and it feels really good. It's like soft, like really smooth. Like it feels really good. And these are a 0.5 millimeter, which is a nice size. I usually use a 0.38 for my everyday writing, but sometimes I use a 0.5 as well. I don't know if they come in a 0.38 or not, but yeah, I really like these. They feel very smooth and they're really pretty and they feel good in your hand. So thumbs up for these. I already knew that. That's why I bought them for table mate gifts. Oh, and these are $13.89 for 8 pens, which sounds like a lot, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. I met my patrons at Go Wild and I made little gifts for them. And these actually came late, so they didn't come in time for Go Wild, but I'm probably going to send them back because I have 2 packs of these. Or I might use them for next year, but I haven't really looked at them yet to see how they are. But let's check them out. So these are called Flamingo sticky notes. That one's bent. A couple of these are a little bit bent, but it could have been the way they were in the box. I mean, you know, they stick. I think they're cute, but I don't know. It was expensive for what you got. It let's see, what were these? These were $10.99 and you get, you know, this many, which I thought was kind of expensive. I was in a hurry because I was doing everything last minute, so, but I thought they were cute and tropical looking. So anyway, oh, there's that one. That's pretty. So it's always fun to have cute sticky notes around. I don't know if I would purchase these again, but they're cute sticky notes. You know what I mean? I think they're cute. This is another thing that came late that I ordered for my patrons, and it didn't arrive until after Go Wild, but I've bought these before, and you've seen me use some of these, but I just wanted to show them to you. So this is a pack of washi tape, and it's $9.99, and it comes with all of these. Let me just show you. They're just regular patterns, and you can use them pretty much anywhere. This is really nice for fall. And then, of course, like black and white, you can always use. I always love using polka dots, you know, in a lot of the spreads. So it's just a fun little variety pack of washi tape that I think would be really good for you if you don't have a lot of patterned washi tape or you want to try something new. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you have any of this stuff, or are you planning to purchase any of it? I don't know. I always like to read your comments. I do read them all. I just can't respond to them all. I just don't have time on all my platforms. Like all the many places of Planning with Bumble. I don't have time to respond, but not to all of them anyway. Thank you for your comments anyway. And if you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Let me know in the comments also, what other kinds of things do you want to see in a haul video? What things are you interested in but don't want to purchase? Because I could do another one of these videos to like try things out for you, as long as it's not super expensive, because, you know, I'm trying, like I said, in the Mint Mobile campaign, like I am trying to be more frugal this year. And speaking of Mint Mobile, again, you can go check them out at mintmobile.com/bumble. So yeah, I think it's a good deal. Okay, that's it for me. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.